아, 안녕하세요. 매일매일 운동하는 동탄 왕코입니다. 지금 코로나 확진자가 엄청 늘었죠. 오늘 또 300명을 넘었습니다. 그래서 이제 휴가인데 큰일입니다. 걱정이 이만저만이 아닙니다. 그래서 오늘 일단 운동을 해야 되는데 또 너무 피곤합니다. 일단은 팔굽혀펴기 조금만 하고 바로 씻고 일단 잘 준비를 좀 해야 될 것 같아요. 너무 피곤해요. 정신이 없습니다. 정신이 없어. 머리가 복잡합니다. 일단 운동 짧게 하겠습니다. 오늘.
Charges. Former Chief White House strategist Steve Bannon is accused of defrauding donors and pocketing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Prosecutors say Bannon and 3 others helped create a fundraising campaign to build President Trump's border wall, promising that all of the money would be spent on construction, but instead they used much of the money on personal expenses and lavish lifestyles. After Bannon's arrest on Thursday, President Trump tried to distance himself from his former advisor.
I feel very badly. I haven't been dealing with him for a long period of time, as most of the people in this room know. He was involved in our campaign. He worked for Goldman Sachs. He worked for a lot of companies, but he was involved likewise in our campaign and for a small part of the administration very early on. I haven't been dealing with him at all.
Bannon pleaded not guilty and was released on bond. He now joins a long list of Trump associates charged or convicted of crimes since he took office. In the coming hours, U.S. senators will hold a virtual hearing on the United States Postal Service and hear from Postmaster General Louis DeJoy. Postal workers and election observers have been watching him closely, wondering if and by how much he'll serve President Trump's interests during the 2020 elections. Now, remember, Mr. Trump has said he opposes much-needed funding for the U.S. Postal Service because he doesn't want to see it used for mail-in voting this November. He's repeatedly raised unfounded concerns that mail-in voting would somehow be fraudulent. The Postal Service could see a massive increase in those ballots submitted that way as voters take extra precautions because of the coronavirus pandemic. Samantha Hartwig is the president of Branch 9 of the National Association of Letter Carriers and joins me from Minneapolis. Thank you very much for speaking with us. So on Thursday at a briefing press, Democrats from a former Postal Service Inspector General who resigned in protest in April said the Trump administration appeared to want to turn the agency into a political tool. He said, you represent letter carriers in the Minneapolis area. What's it like for your members to be in the middle of this maelstrom, to have this service politicized and have your clients, effectively taken
오늘 여기까지만 하겠습니다.
Yeah, it's tough for the carriers. They don't like being in the middle of it. They'd rather